Distractions. Let me try to kill like at least 3 spiders before I rest.
I lead. You follow.
They'll never see me coming.
All this waiting bores me.
Finimosi travisi. Aporare sendes.
You're not half
I
bad.
always have the upper hand.
I stand ready.
Everything has a big
I will not falter.
Ormus. Hesitation is a waste.
Shit, I don't have bombs.
Stay on your toes.
Let us not hesitate.
Yes.
None shall escape! I've got you! I'll split you in half! Die!
I slap you shits.
Let's hear you cry! Run them through! This is not the end. Our time has come.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
None shall escape! I'm done with you! I will see this
Everything
through.
has a price.
I stand ready.
Time to rob them of their treasures.
Are you idle? If you're idle, it's good. Of course you're not.
I'll split you in half! I've got you!
No, no.
This is not.
I do things my way.
I stand ready.
Time to rob them of their treasures.
No time for standing around.
I'll got you! Heads will roll!
I always have the upper hand.
I will see this through.
I appreciate privacy.
Please
All
focus.
this waiting bores.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle. No time for standing around.
Defeat is not an option.
Alright, there's a boss up there. There is no fucking way. Far, far away from the next level. Let me sell these stupid mushrooms here, then we can rest. I don't know if I should try the boss at all. Why you stop? What? We found a way out. There is that thing for tools over there. If you want loot. But you need to kill the freaking boss. Perhaps with Entangle, if it works, I can bombard all of them. He wants mushrooms. And there's nothing for me to buy. 300. What was the name of that thing? Detonate legs. The rabbit is good so far. It's good. Very hard though.
Our time has come.
Baphomet cultist and level is level 2. If I kill him, he might leave good items, he might leave a glaive.
I managed.
I'm the best.
My mission has ended in failure.
Ah shit, I killed him, but someone died. I haven't received a single...
Think us easy prey.
Jesus Christ. I haven't received a single ambush throughout the entire main campaign on Unfair. Now I keep receiving ambushes. Masterwork play.
I stand ready.
Are you bugged? What?
I always did what was right.
Are you bugged? Yeah, you fucking bugged. Too bad I was a masterwork glaive. That needs to succeed, man. It fucking needs to succeed. I don't want abyssal corruption. It's already hard enough. Let's see. This was after the fight. 21.
Do not hold back.
will roll! I managed it.
Do not hold back.
I managed.
I'm the best.
Won't go down this easy.
Doesn't get harder than this DLC. The build Hunter with Animal Companion. This is good. Ah, but I need a camouflage. We're at the O. Now, where was that thing to extract the venom? Cause I got flasks. Can we extract more out of this or not? We tried the boss. Now, from what side? That's also a good question. And there is the gear over there. I don't know what to do. I got no tools. I wanna try to fight from here first. I doubt I can kill it though. Not on this difficulty. Yes.
A waste of my time. Got it. Done. Done. Head on.
Let me see when I trigger the fight.
Stay on your toes.
I stand ready.
How many of them will drop?
Time to rob them
I
of
thought
their
8
treasures.
legs. That ain't bad at all. That ain't bad at all, goddammit. That's fucking great. With buffs, I should be able to do it. But this is the problem. Oh. Trigger with entangle, maybe.
Let's move already.
Aporane sentes. Unimosi travisi.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
I stand ready.
I will not.
I will see this through.
I'm losing my temper.
Minimosi travisi.
It's will roll!
You're going down!
I'll split you in half!
Jesus Christ.
Something's wrong with the spell here.
I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Solid, but not good enough. Don't even wish to mention the other spiders. How do I delay this? With what? It is a solid tactic with Entangle.
You're not half bad.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
2 rounds.
Minimos.
Stay on your toes.
Das.
No one stands in my way.
Minimosi travisi. Caporale sentes. Minimosi travisi.
This fight won't be my last. It's you or me. got you!
Die! I'll split you in half! Let's hear you cry!
You're going down! It's you or me.
Run them through! Smear them!
I've got you!
Hit and die. Entangle for the win!
All this waiting bores me.
I will not be trifled with.
Spicy pastry. Might be used for rape later on. Holy shit, that was rough. Really rough. And yet when I said that I need to level up in order to fight, just because of the Entangle. Entangle won the fight. I think Grease maybe worked on 2 of them or something like that. Hey, not done. We got this shit.
Let us not
Everything has a
hesitate.
price.
Can we treat?
Battles await.
Yeah, we can. It's worth it because of the cape. All saves. And a wand. It's worth it. Because I got no tools. There is no other way.
Let's move.
I serve
I
the
always have the
Crusades,
upper hand.
strange
I
as it
don't
sounds.
need anyone's sympathy.
I can say I did the entire map now. Everything there is. Including the boss. Boss was disgusting. Having left the enraged cultists behind, the daring group of escapees plunged deeper and deeper into the sewage canals under the Kenabres. Passages as well as twisted as the plans of any demons. Cultists yelling faded, giving way to deep growling coming from somewhere in the fetid darkness. Some unknown predator was prowling around, never approaching but constantly dodging the group's steps. The winding tunnel then came to a fork. The main route was blocked by a vast cesspool, a whole underground lake of filth. Untold dangers could be lurking in the darkness of the older and narrower passages that branched off in all directions from the lake. The path onward was unclear. What was the greater danger, haste or delay? Which way should they go? What should they do? After a brief discussion, the escapees decided to send someone to scout. Someone needed to venture forth to explore the tunnels, so they decided to send whoever volunteered, but since no one did, the idea was scrapped. Send Prada. Premier Langrat. Send Langrat. He doesn't want to go on its own. To lift Langrat's spirits with a grim joke and practically force him to brave the tunnels alone. Succeeded at will check. Half an hour later he returned, white as a sheet. Clearly the journey had taken a lot out of him, but Langrat had conquered his fears. Stuttering, he told the others that he found a way to somewhere drier and not as bad smelling. After a brief discussion, the escapees decided to try to get across the cesspool. The role of a scout who will be first to enter the cesspool putrid contents was given to no one. Take a breather, post a vigilant lookout who would alert the others if the beast in the darkness decided to attack. Lookout Bemir failed. Something slimy emerged from the dark and wrapped its tentacles around him. Bemir cried out and Rekard came running to rescue. Together they drove the monster away. Bemir was left covered in horrible burns. A sickly grayness spread from across his body. And what's with a cesspool? San Langrat. Predictably, the blind. She was blind. God damn it! I forgot. I shit. I forgot she was blind. I sent her to scout and she was blind. I forgot. Yeah. Oh my god, what the wheel check now? Quite high. Flee into the old tunnels without delay. Thanks to the fruitful scouting mission in the tunnels, the escapees went straight toward their destination instead of wandering in the dark for hours, exhausting themselves. The damp sewers gave way to dry and narrow caves. The escapees had no idea the maze under Kenabres was so vast, deep, and horrible. Exhausted, they sat down on rocks, fighting off hunger and fear. The escapees discussed their situation and decided to explore the mysterious caves, search for food, continue their explore the mysterious caves further. The task of scouting out the cramped caves goes to Langrat again. Fuck. Use the rope. A group made a lasso out of rope they had. It was entrusted to Bemir. His mighty back buckling under the weight of colorful fanged lizard he had strangled with a lasso. The meal restored some of their strength. Continued the journey. A safe tunnel was caused by the earthquake unleashed by the wicked skite of the locust lord Descari. Having crawled out of caves, the escapees found themselves in a narrow tunnel paved with stone slabs. There were alcoves all over the walls with names etched above each one. These catacombs were part of one of the burial sites where crusaders had been interred for many years. Deathly cold pierced the escapee's skin as a rippling ghostly figure emerged from around the corner, and wailing immediately went out of the sight again. Each member of the group could sense the danger hanging in the air. The escapees drew their weapons, ready to defend. The escapees decided to search the grave for anything useful, attend to ghostly figure, send someone to scout ahead, press on bravely in the hopes of seeing the sun again, search the graves. The sacrilegious but wholly necessary task goes. Oof, Langrat is unwell. Chaotic, unwell Langrat. Wandered among the tombs in low spirits for a whole hour, touching the gravestones and random and whispering sorrowful poems about the inevitability of death. At last he returned to his comrades and said sadly, I just can't. Having crawled out of caves, the escapees found themselves in a narrow tunnel paved with stone slabs. Again, the same shit. Attend the ghostly figure. One of the corridors of the burial site, the group came upon a corpse, a fresh body half burned by demon fire. Some poor soul must have tried to escape the slaughter, ended up in the catacombs. This was their death had caught up to him. And now his anguished spirit was agitated, laying the ghost to rest. It was a job for Frada. Failed in lore, religion. Checks are so freaking high. Send someone to scout. Bemir. And it's press on. I need to do it well because of the XP. And who does what? I need to pick smart. It's a solid DLC, okay? For now, I don't know. It's way too early to tell, but for now it's solid. Full of dungeon crawling, which I really like. Use rope. Bemir. Zero to 10. It can work. Roll not that high, just bad luck. My luck, man. We received a rope, exquisite pearl, and a bloodstone, and 13 XP when this shit succeeded. Found a bundle of it. Now this. Attend to ghostly figure. For Frada. Lower religion check. Prayer to Abadar, seal the grave. Again scout ahead. Entrust this to Bemir. Go. Send someone to scout. Langrat. Lead work. It was a threat from the grave robbers. Press on. The surface was near. Everything worked, and with I love everything from Pathfinder, okay? But we'll see how it is. For now, that first dungeon was quite good. Earth's Embrace.
Defeat is not an option.
Do we really... a rotten skeleton walker, do we really need to open it like this? Are you fucking crazy? I'm out of spells. Sendry. What are you? Seeker. Horror.
You won't go down this easy.
Emu. Well, that's fucking epic.
Let's hear you cry! Damn it all!
Man, you need to fucking chill out with these encounters. This is bullshit. Out of nowhere. Out of fucking nowhere. Did you save after this? Holy shit, man. Holy shit! If I got enough time to save at least. The moment this shit happens. Fuck, I had time to save. I can't believe this shit. At 1 millisecond. Don't know if I should rest, although there is a resting spot. I think I can kill them without the rest. Man, I had it perfect, okay? With a lot of loot. Perfect.
What are we doing now?
I will not falter.
Please focus.
It's you or me.
Hey,
All this waiting for.
Let us not hesitate.
Stay on your toes.
None shall escape.
You don't give a fuck now, do you?
Die! I'll split you in half. You're going down.
Come on, graceful.
what a to-do! We were scrambling this way with undead herring after us going, oh, and snap, snap, snap with their teeth. And then you all appear out of nowhere going, oh no, monsters, eek! But me, I never abandon a person in need. No way, no how. Saving people in need is what I'm good at. Stick with me, and we'll all make it out of this alive.
We're the ones who saved you, dolt. Take care with this one. A friendly idiot can be more dangerous than an enemy.
Hold on, I'm not... Yes, everything's in such turmoil right now you can't even trust me. I get it. I get it. In that case... I swear on my life, on the sublime Desna who bears the name of the Song of the Spheres, and on my magnificent boots, that I will protect you from the monsters and lead you to a safe place, wherever that may be.
Who are you?
Indeed, how silly of me. My manners are all over the place after fleeing from those things. Allow me to introduce myself. Sendrimel Knuckles Kimberton Tourmaline. Just Sentry to my friends. And this is my pal Brody. Yep, he is a gravedigger here. Or something like that.
Pale, sweating, emaciated, wandering gaze, and... what's that? A bite mark on his neck? There's no doubt about it. This man's got ghoul fever. He's either an idiot who didn't realize he was sick, or he's a liar, and he deliberately kept quiet about it. Either way, he needs to die. Now.
Have mercy, I beg you. I have a family, children. What fever? I don't feel sick at all, I swear.
One more word, and I'll slit your throat.
Whoa! There's no need for weapons and threats. Taking somebody's life like it's worth nothing, it's not right. I swear I didn't know that Brody was sick. I was kind of distracted by other things, you know? First we were chasing the snappers around the cemetery, and then they were chasing us, but On the bright side, I know how to help him. There's a crypt in the cemetery full of interesting knickknacks, including a scroll that's sure to cure Brody's fever. That's right! If we go and get it, we'll be saving an innocent man's life.
What crypt?
How should I describe it? It's all stony and fancy. It's on the far side of the cemetery. There's a wizard interred in it, a scholar I greatly admire. He was a master of many things, and he was a collector of magical objects too. And the library he had, ooh, it was an ogre, miss. Get it? As big as an ogre? Oh, except ogres are stupid and libraries are smart.
Oh, fantastic. Our heroic sorcerer is nothing but a common thief, and one with a lousy sense of humor to boot.
Hold your horns there, my morose young man. You're looking at everything in the worst possible light. If you like, I can give you a pink crystal to look at the world through. That'll put a smile on your face. I was only looking for one book. The esteemed wizard took it to his grave. Literally. The thought of stealing never even crossed my mind. I left everything exactly where it was. The potions, the scrolls, the jewels, everything. I read, I learned some useful information, and I left. That's it.
You were in a tomb full of magical objects and scrolls, and you didn't take a thing? How have you survived this long?
Crept into a graveyard full of undead for the sake of a book.
When I went down into the crypt, there was no sign of any snappers. I found the book I was after, I read it, and it was so fascinating that I picked up another to read, and another. And then something made an almighty bang! The wizard himself had risen from his tomb! Well, wasn't I just shaking in my boots with my heart in my throat? But I very politely cast a spell on him, and he went down like a lamb. That's when I realized there was something weird going on outside. I decided to sit tight. There were plenty of books, so I wouldn't lack for something to do. Then later on, I heard shouting and I ran to the rescue. There you have it.
Kenabres is under attack. Demons, dark creatures, cultists, marauders. The city is overrun. You're lucky you were away from the thick of things. An annoying little twerp like you would have been snuffed out in no time.
Oh, that does explain a lot. All the more reason to save as many people as we can.
Scroll are you talking about?
A scroll that can cure almost any affliction. They're very rare, and therefore extremely valuable. I'm no thief, but since it's for a good cause, I think we can borrow it from our dear departed wizard.
Tell me how your friend got sick.
I have no idea, to be honest. We only became friends after I saved him from the snappers not long ago. You're better off asking him.
Sir, I'll tell you everything, but please, have mercy. I was just an ordinary gravedigger doing my job, when suddenly somebody attacked me from behind and bit me, right here. I thought I was as good as dead. I panicked and spun around and whacked this thing with my shovel. And I saw it was a ghoul. It was laid out on the ground, twitching. I gave it a couple of wallops for good measure. And I felt fine, that's the honest truth. Except I haven't been able to eat a crumb of food since. I thought it was all those corpses of the damned rising from their graves. They stink to high heaven, I'm sure you've noticed it yourself. So I didn't know I was sick until your friend said it. I swear I didn't know.
What happened to your eye?
My eye? What eye? Oh, this eye. Oh, my friend, that is a long story. The telling really demands a whole barrel of ale, but fair enough, I'll tell you anyway. My adventuring once led me to the frozen lands of Irisen. Back then, I was on a quest for the Ice Flower, a rare crystal that I hoped to add to my collection, and out of the blue, I was set upon by 3 frostworms, if you'll believe it. I dispatched 2 of them, but the third knocked me over a cliff edge. Down and down I went, and then a branch on the cliff face pierced my eye, and that's how I survived. A small price to pay, eh? So don't worry about me, as they say, what the eye cannot see, the heart cannot miss.
tale like that would be easy for a gnome. But Sandry seems relatively sincere, and yet you remain convinced that many parts of the story were embellished, and others left out entirely.
Irrison, frostworms, a conveniently placed branch. Listening to his jabbering is hurting my ears. Make him stop, will ya? A good kick should do it.
We go get a scroll and help the gravedigger.
Really? You'll do it? Oh, praise the gods! Believe me, sir, I'll find a way to repay you, and I'll help however I can.
I knew you'd come to the right decision. Let's go. Time to get out of this graveyard. And remember, the crypt containing the scroll is all the way over yonder by the gate.
Pardon me for butting in, but you may recall that I also need to get into a crypt here. The one with a rose on it? You know what? Forget it. I'm not setting a foot in there. I'm not ending up in the belly of an undead. Vow or no. I should just stay here where it's safe. Alive and...
Enough chatting. Let's go already.
One of your allies, full on Neil, and now is in disease stage 1. During your adventures, the allies may contract dangerous diseases that weaken them. Each time you rest, all diseases will progress to the next stage. The disease may also worsen when the character encounters various obstacles and trials. The disease scale has 5 stages, which are reflected in the character appearance. At stage 1, your ally is perfectly healthy and their condition does not deteriorate with time. Stage 0. At stage 1, the character is infected, various negative factors. Stage 2 and 3, your ally feels ill and some of the activities that they could previously perform are no longer available to them. Stage 3 signifies a critical condition that requires urgent healing. Character in disease stage 3 is too weak to stand for long. They will try to lie down whenever they can. At stage 4, the character dies. A disease can be cured completely with a scroll of remove disease, elevated to stage 1 with a potion of restoration, or elevated by 1 stage with a potion of lesser restoration. You can check if a character is feeling well by talking to them. Nice and easy. Where are we in Kenabres? On a graveyard. And we can make a camp. Brother, tell me about this graveyard. Close to the Worldwound. What's the script you want to visit? A resting place of Talia Vess. A rose of the borderland. A heroine of crusaders. Graveyard scrolling with undead. Maybe you'll get a chance to play for your heroine before we leave. How are you feeling, Bemir? A little off. I think I might quote something. Hope it's not dangerous. Brody. Aha, that's the diseased gravedigger. Tell me what it is to find around here. One rich grave nearby, right next to the entrance. Another bit further away between 2 crypts. They buried some rich merchant there. He had a ring on his finger. There's one more in the alley where Pharasma's servants sleep. Are you ashamed to be proposing something like this? Thanks for the suggestion. Use a scroll to remove disease. How are you feeling? He looks healthy enough. Now we got the entire graveyard and, as far as I can tell, 3 crypts.
Everything has a price. Something's wrong with the
I'll
spell
protect
here.
you from all harm.
Let's explore a bit. Before we rest. Kenabres. You get a fuck out. Are you fucking crazy or what? Are you fucking crazy? I was gonna kill all of that. No getting through. Rubble can be cleared from the other side.
Using clever tactics now. No time for standing around. You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
This is not the end!
Archers too. When will I level up? Never.
What are we doing now?
I always have the upper hand.
I
Yes.
will see this through. I stand ready.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
None shall escape!
You're going down. You're not a threat. You're an
Cover me.
obstacle.
Away, you brigand!
Do not hold back.
No holding back!
Wanna win this fight if I can, and then to rest when I exploit everything. That's how much I can do. Abyssal corruption is also a problem. Huge problem.
I will not falter.
I always have the upper hand.
This fight won't be my last.
Got you! You're going down! It's you or me!
Do not hold back.
Done with you!
Defeat is not an option.
Hands off, my friends.
Using clever tactics now? You're not a threat. This fight won't be my last.
You're going down!
Man, one is a problem in melee, especially when you're out of spells.
I will not be trifled with.
The mission must be carried out.
We can't just sit here doing nothing.
Our time has come.
They'll never see me coming.
You're not half bad.
Away, you
Time
brigand!
to rob them of their treasures.
It's you or me!
Do not hold back.
Come on, god damn it, there's one left. so I can rest.
We must act. Using clever tactics now. Agreed. You're not a threat. This fight won't be my last.
I'll protect you
Was that
from any
hard?
harm. What are we doing now?
A rope.
Move out!
Clear. Rotten skeletal archers. Ugh. Huge DC. Huge DC.
They don't know who they're dealing with.
I have managed.
Yeah, it's an unfair.
No holding back.
This fight won't be my last.
This is not the end! Damn it!
Three. I see they up the ambushes on this DLC like fucking crazy, man. I haven't seen a single ambush during the main campaign. killed Tina.
Stay on your toes.
No one stands in my way. I don't need anyone's sympathy. Don't know, don't care.
Man, it's freaking hard.
Now what? Never a dull moment.
What the 8, man? Come on.
Oh, now what?
That's it. All fucking 8. 5.
No one stands in my way.
They fucking don't. No. I didn't see any chainmail. No. Great sword, short sword, no. I got a cloak of resist though.
The mission must be carried out.
No one stands in my way. I don't need anyone's sympathy. Never a dull moment.
Very good.
Defeat is not an option.
I'll split you in half.
Oh man, it's so fucking insane. I don't have words for it. No freaking words.
Let's move already.
I served the Crusades, strange as it
Our time
sounds.
has come.
No, I cannot. Hey,
Together.
I always have the upper hand.
let's kick their backsides.
breath.
We can't just sit here doing nothing.
Stay on your toes.
I will see this through.
Hesitation is a
The
waste
mission
of
must be
time.
carried out. Using tactics now. You're going down!
They don't know who they're dealing with.
You don't get XP for fighting at all.
I know I can help.
Unbelievable.
I've survived worse.
I just need...
Unfucking believable. 0 XP for fighting. So basically, you should avoid fights. Don't know why they decided to do it like that.
Let's move already.
I've survived worse.
Hands off, my friends!
Is that a what? That's a mimic. I seen a mimic. So all the doors are going to crack and collapse. We can't avoid this fight either way. Short pause. 1 minute. I need to take a piss. Be right back fast. Ooh. What's the point in arguing about what might happen? Let's concentrate on the cards we've been dealt. Get past the enormous jelly cube. A rotten longbow. Found a vantage point, 100 XP gain. Gelatinous monument. Level 6! Spellcaster. Fuck.
Sneaking.
Pull the crate up with a rope. Man, what the fuck I do?
Not falter. Godspeed.
Hesitation is a waste of time. I will not be trifled with.
I hope the archers can reach from over there.
I stand ready.
No one stands in my way.
I always have the upper hand.
Together we stand.
Yeah, how come you can't do it from up here? Come on.
Escaping from sight. I will not falter.
We'll save everyone, no doubt about it.
I will not be
I
trifled
will
with.
see this through.
Stay on your toes.
I stand ready. Defeat is not an option.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man, they're fucking crazy, this three. Did you go up صايبتها؟
All this waiting bores me. No one stands in my way.
Inimosi travisi. Amorane sentes.
I serve the
I always have
Crusades,
the upper
strange as
hand.
it sounds.
I will see this through.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
What are we doing now?
It's for us.
Together we stand.
I will not be trifled with.
Let us not hesitate.
Inimosi travisi.
Stay on your toes.
None shall escape!
Give me for this. I stand ready.
I always have the upper hand.
Defeat is not an option.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Our time has come.
Stay on your toes.
They think us easy prey. You're going down! You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
No wonder it's fucking level 3. What's in a chest? Maybe I don't need to fight.
We'll save everyone, no doubt about it.
Battle's away.
Rotten weapons. Pull the crate up with a rope. Oh, you detect from afar. I won't even fight here. You get no XP from fighting, there is no fucking point, they leave nothing also.
Hey, what are we doing now? I know I can help.
Здорово. That's a book.
Together we stand.
Stay on your toes.
Level 4.